Welcome to the channel Scientellectual. In the current video, we are discussing sections 125 to 132 Patent Agents under Chapter 21 of Indian Patents Act 1970. The relevant rules are 108 to 120 and forms are 22 to 23. Section 125. Register of Patent Agents. Subsection 1. The controller shall maintain a register, that is register of patent agents, in which those will be entered. Those are names, address, and other relevant particulars of the persons who have qualified to have their names entered or to be entered under section 126. Now section 126 will come up later on. Subsection 2. It will be lawful for the controller to keep the register in any e-copy, that is computer floppy or disk or any other e-form, electronic form, subject to safeguard. Now let's come to section 126. Qualification for registration as patent agents. What are the qualifications to be a patent agent? Subsection 1. The person should qualify the following conditions. A. He should be citizen of India. B. Of age more than 21 years. C. Has obtained a degree in science, engineering or technology from any university established under law. And in addition, he should pass the qualifying examination in prescribed manner and for a total period of not less than 10 years may be functioned either as examiner or discharged the function of the controller under section 73 or both, but cease to hold any such capacity at the time of making the application for registration. And D. He should pay the prescribed fee. Section 126, subsection 2. Registered patent agent shall be entitled to continue to be so or when required to be re-registered as patent agent, but for that payment of fee should be done in prescribed manner. Section 127. Rights of patent agent. What are the rights of a patent agent? Registered patent agent shall be entitled to practice before the controller. That is, he can practice before controller regarding Indian Patent Act 1970. And he can prepare all documents and transact all business or discharge such other functions as may be prescribed in connection with any proceedings before the controller. Section 128. Subscription and verification of certain documents by patent agents. Subsection 1. All applications and communications to the controller may be signed by a patent agent, authorized in writing in this behalf by the person concerned. That is, the patent application, who is the applicant, he will authorize a patent agent to sign the documents, provided that if such person is absent from India, they may be signed and verified on his behalf by a patent agent authorized by him in writing. That is, always authorization is needed. A person will authorize to work on his patent. He will authorize a patent agent. Then only a patent agent can sign and file the relevant documents regarding the patent application. Section 129. What are the restrictions on practice as patent agent? Subsection 1. No person, either alone or in partnership with other person, shall practice, describe, or hold himself out as a patent agent, or permit him to be so described or held out unless he is registered as patent agent. That is, unless and until a person is registered patent agent, he cannot describe him as a patent agent. He cannot practice as patent agent. Subsection 2. No company or other body corporate shall practice, describe itself or hold itself as patent agent, or permit itself as patent agent. Practice as patent agent, what does that mean? It includes applying for or obtaining patents in India or elsewhere, and preparing specification and other documents regarding the application, and giving advice other than scientific or technical nature as to the validity of patents or infringement. That is, patent agent can practice, which includes applying the patent application in India or elsewhere. He can prepare specification and other documents related to the application, or he can give advice, but not any scientific or technical advice. Only the advice related to validity of patents or infringement. He can advise that this can be done, but it will be helpful regarding the validity or infringement, not regarding the scientific or technical nature of the application. Section 130. Removal from register of patent agents and restoration. That when a name of the registered patent agent can be removed, and also it can be restored thereafter. Subsection 1. The controller may remove the name of a person from the register if he thinks fit, after giving the person an opportunity to be heard, that is, after hearing and after inquiry, if he thinks fit, to make that his name has been entered in the register by error, or on account of misrepresentation or suppression of material fact. That is, by some erroneous reason, a name of the patent agent has been entered in the register, it can be removed, or the controller will remove it. Or the person has been convicted of an offense and sentenced to a term of imprisonment, or has been guilty of misconduct in his professional capacity, which, in the opinion of the controller, renders him unfit to be kept in the register. That is, controller will think that his name should not be there or should not be kept in the register. It is unfit to be kept. Then he will remove. Subsection 2. The controller may, on application and on sufficient cause, may restore the register or to the register name of the person removed therefrom. That is, once removed, the name of the registered patent agent may also be restored if there is an application made for that and there is sufficient cause. Section 131. Power of controller to refuse to deal with certain agents. The controller may refuse to recognize as agent A. any individual whose name has been removed and not restored to the register. That is, a registered patent agent whose name was once in the register but it has been removed for any insufficient reason and it is not yet restored. Then the controller will refuse to work with him. Or the person who has been convicted of an offense under section 123. Then also the controller may refuse to work with him or refuse to recognize him as patent agent. C. Any person not being registered as patent agent, wholly acting as patent agent, in applying patents in India or elsewhere in the name of or for the benefit of the person by whom he is employed. That is, someone is acting as agent, but he is not actually a registered patent agent. He is acting on behalf of someone. Then also the controller may refuse to recognize him as a registered patent agent. D. Any company or firm, if any person from whom the controller could refuse to recognize as agent in respect of any of the business under this act, is acting as director or manager of the company or partner of the firm. That is, the person who has sufficient reason to be refused to recognize as patent agent, and he is director or manager of a company or partner of law firm or any firm, then the controller may refuse that company or firm. Subsection 2. The controller shall refuse to recognize as agent in respect of any business under this act any person who neither resides nor has a place of business in India. Section 132. Savings in respect of other persons authorized to act as agents. Subsection 1. Nothing prohibit the applicant for a patent from drafting any specification or appearing or acting before the controller. That is, applicant can himself do the drafting and other necessary actions. Or an advocate, not being a patent agent. Advocate need not to be a patent agent from taking part in any hearing before the controller on behalf of the party who is taking part in any proceedings. Now let's have a look at the relevant rules and forms. Rule 108 deals with the particulars to be contained in the register of patent agents. It should contain the name, nationality, address of branch office as well as principal place of business, qualification, date of registration, renewal of registration and other particulars of the patent agent. Then the register of the patent agent will be kept in e-form also. And copies of register of patent agents shall be maintained in each of the branch office of the patent office. And register of patent agents shall also contain specimen signature and photograph of the registered patent agent. Rule 109 deals with the application for registration of patent agent, and it will be done through application in Form 22. Rule 110 deals with the particulars of qualifying examination for patent agent. There are paper 1 of 100 marks, which will be on Patents Act and rules. Paper 2 will be on drafting and interpretation of patent specification and other documents of marks 100, and there will be viva voce of 50 marks. Candidate should secure minimum of 50 marks in paper 1 and paper 2 individually and 60% of the total in aggregate. Rule 111 deals with the registration of patent agents, how he can be issued a certificate of registration. Rule 111A says about issue of duplicate certificate if it is lost, destroyed or cannot be produced. Rule 112 deals with details to be included in any application for the registration of patent agent. Application by a person entitled to be registered as patent agent shall be made in Form 22. Rule 113 deals with registration of patent agents under Section 126, subsection 2. And Rule 114 deals with the disqualification of registration of patent agent. A person will not be eligible to be registered patent agent if he has been adjudged by a competent court to be of unsound mind or undischarged insolvent, or being discharged insolvent but not having a certificate from the court regarding his insolvency, or may be convicted offense or imprisonment unless that offense has been pardoned, or being a legal practitioner has been guilty of professional misconduct or guilty of negligence or misconduct. Rule 115 deals with the payment of fees. As per the first schedule, how much fee needs to be paid for a patent agent. Rule 116 deals with the removal of a name from the register of patent agent. Controller may delete the name of the registered patent agent if the person requests himself to do so, or if the person is dead, or the controller has removed the name as per section 130 subsection 1, or the person defaulted in the payment of fees for more than 3 months after the due date, or the person ceases to be citizen of India. Now, except the clause A and B, that person will be given an opportunity to be heard. That is, hearing will be done. Then the controller may delete the name. The removal of the name shall be published and communicated to the person. Rule 117 deals with the restoration of name of persons removed from the register of patent agents. Application for restoration of name shall be made in Form 23 within 2 months from the date of removal. His name shall be continued therein for a period of 1 year from the date on which his last annual fee became due. Rule 118 deals with the alteration of name, etc. in the register of patent agent. With fee, the name, address, or address of service, etc. can be altered. And every alteration will be again published. Rule 119 deals with the refusal to recognize as patent agent. Rule 120 deals with the publication of names of patent agent registered under the Patent Act. Here's the relevant form with the fee. Thank you viewers for watching the video. Please give a like and please share and subscribe the channel Scientellectual. We are providing all the informations regarding Indian Patents Act 1970, and all the sections, rules, forms and fees will be discussed in different videos. Thank you.